told my girl that I'm busy, so she hasn't been texting me. You should
My
just
wife
tell
and I
her.
have an arrangement where whenever we text or call, especially call, always pick up.
Okay.
Alright? So it's like, if someone calls, it means it's urgent. Text can wait a little bit, but if someone's calling, and just say, can't talk right now, and that's okay. But sometimes you have an emergency, like you really need to reach someone,
Right.
and you can't wait. Right. And I have family, I have grandparents, kids, so I can't say
That's good.
I'm not gonna respond for an
No,
hour.
I like that. I like that.
It's just a respectful thing. That when I call my daughter. She always picks up the phone. So it's just a thing we do, and it
No,
works
it's
for us.
good. Like, look, I don't ever pick up the phone. Put it on the spot. What's your first thoughts? It's actually crazy with this. I don't know if it's what it is, but every table just seems too easy.
Too easy.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with this 3-ball. I'm still thinking about that.
Okay, you will see it as soon as I tell you.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Okay, talk.
All right. 1 ball in the corner pocket. 2 ball in the corner. This is where I'm getting. Depending on how I get on the 2, I come up this way.
Yeah, ball in
through
hand.
there. I would like to go. This is where I need your feedback. I would like to go forward and play the 3 in the side, because I think it's a lot easier to make the 3 in the side to go forward from here. But what I don't know is where I'm going to end up for the 4. Because if I end up on here, I'm going into 7. I really don't want to deal with that.
You have ball in hand. The ball in hand on the 1 ball, so you should be pretty perfect on the 2. Well, how do we get
So I would play to follow the cue forward about a foot.
Yeah.
Play the 3 here. Either stun it, draw it, whatever I have to do to get on the 4. 4 in the corner. Let's see if it goes. It goes 4 in the corner. 4 in the corner. Follow. It's gonna be a lot easy. 6 in the side.
Wait,
5 in the side.
corner?
6 in the corner. 6 in the corner.
Okay, that's good.
Let me see if the 7 goes. The 7 goes.
Does it go for both sides?
Yes. So I have to figure out what it goes both sides.
Wow.
So 6 to the 7.
Lucky you.
I would go the 7 in this corner.
Why?
Because if I'm coming from the 6, I can go into this rail and out into the line of the 7.
Okay.
So if I have a huge angle, then I might have to cross this one.
Okay.
So 7, 8 in the corner. Nine in the side.
Uh-huh.
We'll go around 9 in the side. and then
How
most
do you
likely
get, which rails do you use to get there?
I'm gonna be coming from the 7. So I'll be going 1, 2, 3, and coming over here. Depending on if I have that kind of an angle.
Crossing angles or no?
If I'm depending on if I'm at the beginning of this
Do you cross angles by doing that?
the bucket line. Sorry, which one? What was it? Sorry, what was the angle?
Are you crossing angles by doing stuff?
Yes, of course.
So, what do we do? Do we find a better way, or do we just work with it?
Draw the 8.
You telling me?
I don't see it, so
You
I
talking
go
to me?
one rail go this way, possibly. Still not a big zone.
No.
I don't want to be here.
Is that the zone?
No.
So where's the zone for the 9 to the side?
No, I don't want to do that.
We're getting somewhere now.
It's big. It's big. This going that way. It's big.
Really?
This way, it's big this way
No.
too. But I don't want to
No.
have to do that. I would like to be
that's-
this way.
And even this is still good.
This is still fine.
Still
See?
good. You go one and then go on that side. Like straight up. Straight up.
Because you might be too close to hitting this.
But I mean, it depends. Like again, it always depends.
So if you have this angle, on the, if you have this angle on the 8, you
you
would
can pretty
play
much be
that way.
straight. Look, you can pretty much be straight on it, and all you have to do is put. So pretty much straight. Like that's fine. Like both of them are fine. Like the whole time is actually fine.
Like even then, this is okay too. You see? Just slide down and you put inside on the ball.
Alright, so just it's one. So if you
Remember,
are-
this
if
is the
you're
same
here,
shot that we see over and over.
If you're here on this shot, you would play it going back this way.
We don't go this way. Why? Because the only time we're gonna hit, well, we start. No.
What if this was the 9? Would you do that then? Still the same?
Well, I mean, you can, but it's not. It's just like whatever is easier. Never float your boat. Okay.
But at this angle, you're going back this way. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because you have good shape on the 7, right? You're gonna have pretty good shape
Okay,
on it.
so-
So you have to realize like what is the biggest odds for you to run out? It's every time. What's the biggest chance for you to run out? Do you think going 3 rails to the 9 is a big chance for you to run out? You might even miss the ball because you put so much outside. Oh, inside. Sorry.
All right. So then,
Okay.
9 side, and then
Yep.
most likely the 10 in the back corner. box.
Okay,
Most
so
likely.
what are the problems for us on this table? What's the biggest issues?
the biggest issue on this table. Did I move something? This 3 ball.
Why?
Wait, did something move? What? Oh, this 3 ball, because when I'm playing, if I play it in the side, if I get on this side, I'm going into the 10, the 7,
Why
and
is that
moving.
an issue?
It's not an issue, but it's typically recommended to avoid moving balls if they're not problematic.
I understand, but would it be an issue in this scenario?
In this, no, it would bump it forward and it would leave my cue ball here,
It actually
still leave.
it would hypothetically, if you play a terrible shot on the 2, and you have that angle, which should never be
That's
the
your,
case.
it's your stopper.
It's your stopper, right? But you actually still find because you just have to roll the 4 in. Okay? So I understand that it's typically recommended. But when this it typically recommended? It is true, but in this scenario, it doesn't do anything for you.
It doesn't do anything, and I see what
But-
you're saying, that it could actually help to, if you land on that side, it could help
Look
you.
at where the 6 is right
But,
now.
you
Look
know,
at where
you,
the 6 is.
yeah, it's practically hanging
So
there.
it's actually making it, no, it's not practically hanging. It's actually practically makes it easier if you hypothetically would hit the 7.
So,
Push it closer to
not
the pocket.
disagreeing, but I'm just saying that, like from the prior drills we had, you said you move one ball, what if you move this ball over here, now you just created a problem that you didn't have before, so that's the potential.
You're not hitting hard. You're just still trying to get the shape on the 7, on the 4. Look, you should never be like near having angle to hit the 7.
Okay, agreed.
You should never be
do
close. You should always be from here and over.
Okay,
Anywhere
that's for
here.
the 3 in the side.
Yes.
My question to you was that the optimal way to play it?
It was.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I should try to
No.
get on this side
No, you
and play
should
the
not.
3 there.
You should not.
And with natural angle to the 4
If there's
there.
a ball in front of it, yeah. Like if the 5 was over here instead,
So going forward,
it's the correct option.
Okay.
So that my point is that like if you land here, well then you just bump it.
okay.
You just make it. You just make the 4.
Okay.
You're gonna run out.
Okay. All right. Did we
Okay.
map it out?
Keep going. No.
No. We were on the 9.
What is the issue? You said there
Oh,
was
so
an
what was
issue.
it?
I did not see an issue
Oh,
with the
that was
3
it?
ball. There's absolutely
That
no
was
issue from
that
that.
was then going from the 8 to the 9.
No.
There's
Only-
another issue?
Yes, the issues are what? Maybe the 5 ball, right? Getting from the 5 to the 6 with a good angle so you can get to the 7. That's kind of the issue. It's not really a real issue because the 8 to the 9 is not an issue just because you have to draw it. Because you're gonna be anywhere in this area. Anywhere in this area. It's over a quarter of the table that you can land on. That's not an issue. Like it almost doesn't matter. You can just draw it. Just all you can do. It's gonna go draw, and it's still gonna have shape.
So what did I miss? Was that what-
That was not
Was
a
it?
real thing.
Okay,
So,
alright.
what about the 5 ball? Getting to the 6 to the 7. That's kind of like this is kind of weird situation. If you have to think about it.
So when we're playing the 4 in the corner pocket,
Yeah.
and we should be going
Well, the 5.
either forward
Yeah.
or this way, depending. So we should be able to get almost anywhere that we want to on this 5 ball. So what do we
yes.
want?
Well, the 9 is in the way, isn't it? If you want to play shape.
If I'm playing the 4 here, then I'm going.
Okay.
If I stun it,
Okay,
yes,
just
but
put
if we're gonna go
just
forward.
put the cue ball in an area where we're gonna be. Okay. Okay. Now,
Here.
but
Okay, let's
leave
say-
it there.
Okay.
What are you thinking here? Is this making it a little difficult to get from this 5, 6, 7? Yes or no?
Does the 9 ball make it either or the same?
I'm asking.
I don't think so. If I clip this with a little bit of inside, it should come out behind the 9 on this side for the 6 in the corner.
Oh, okay. It's closer to the rail than I thought. On the metro pockets, it's like the side pockets.
It's really big. The pocket is really
Yeah,
big.
it is. So you actually okay. So you just have to make sure that you get good shape on the 6. Okay, that's the thing. On this shot, it's so crucial to be good shape on the 6 because if you don't have good shape on the 6, there's no way you're gonna be coming down to that 7, or you might overdraw it. You might come too far. You might come too short. Things like that. Now, the other shot, the other spot is actually better.
Yeah, I'm just looking to how I would do it. This is going to require a lot more work.
And that's why I'm
So
saying
I'm going to go forward and
that's why,
out.
That's why I'm saying
That's
5
trickier.
to the
Let me
6
see
to the
here.
7 is not easy, you know?
Yeah.
Because the 9 is in the way.
This I can get it.
The 9
The 9.
is in the way.
And then this one, if I go and hit the 9, it's okay. It's not going to get in my way. It's going to bump
It is. No, it's no good.
Because
shot was
I'm-
good.
No, the shot was good. Yeah, yeah. I'm just looking at. Yeah, I don't really want to do
It's
that.
no good.
Yeah.
The
too
five,
much
the
work.
five is not a fun position. Remember when balls are in the pocket, it's usually not the best.
So I want to get in a position where I'm stunning the 6 foot here, so I can go into the rail and into the correct line where I want to be.
We just
Here.
need, yes. That's not the correct line though. What pocket are we making the 7?
No, I'm talking about the 5 hole.
I understand. What is the pocket we're gonna make the 7?
The 7.
Making it over
Originally,
there,
what I
right?
told you was I wanted to draw it here and come
Yes.
here for the 7 there.
But is that
Originally.
possible with that angle?
No, this angle is for the 5 of them. That's for the 5.
Okay.
The 5 come out to here.
Good.
Play the 6 come out that way. Get 7.
But that's why the 9 is kind of like an annoyance.
I gotta work around it. Yeah, you gotta work around it.
Yeah, so you kind of get away from the 6 instead, right? We
Yeah.
don't really want to do that because the line is like this, right? So we're kind of crossing the line instead of like kind of going into it. So if the 9 wasn't there, if the 9 wasn't there, we can kind of just.
Yeah. Even here, I
No.
just have to be careful. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to shoot it. Right? It's annoying.
Yeah.
The 9
No,
is
we're
just.
just looking at what are.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You have.
if
you
I
have
had to, would I be able
You
to
have a
work
big
with it?
area.
I'd be able to work with it.
That's what I'm saying. You have
But
a big area.
I think ideal, if you had ball in hand, this would be the easiest to go here and out, get,
Put some inside on it.
inside, that still works inside.
But if
comes
you have
behind.
ball in hand, why not put it here?
And stun it here.
Yeah. Just draw it out a little bit. I mean, if you don't have
It's
the
a matter,
control.
I'm not saying you can't do that, but are you thinking that would be easier for you?
Yeah, because when you use the rail and you're very close to the rail, what can happen?
Skid?
Slide.
It won't grab and you.
Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. So it depends. If you're on an old felt, well then sometimes it might bounce too much, right? So if
If you don't have enough top on it, it might die out. Yeah.
if you have too much, well then it might just slide. So a lot of times, like when you play on it, especially on a new felt, well you kind of just wanna get out there. You see?
Yeah.
Very easy shot.
Yeah.
But are you ready to go to the next rack?
Let me one chance to run it and then we go. Okay. No redos.
What was that?
Well, I wanted it to go this way, and it was more of like a draw
Why
instead
did
of
you
a
draw?
stun.
But you aim on the ball.
Too low. Definitely too low.
You know how to make a stun shot?
Yes, I do.
What do we do now? We cannot go the original way. So how
So
do
I'm
we
gonna play. I'm gonna play one rail into here.
So
the zones for
what
the
is
3
that
in the
called?
corner before
You
with
mean 2 rails?
it.
Said
I'm
one
gonna
rail.
do 2 rails. I'm gonna play with 2 rails, bounce out a hair.
Okay. 2 rails. Hey, get up. Your bridge
There's
hand.
9 balls in the
Your
way.
bridge hand needs to be in the table.
You. Alright. But the 9 is in the way.
You just had it behind it.
Yeah. Okay.
You were
Gotcha.
doing this,
Gotcha,
even though you
gotcha.
weren't
Okay,
over the
okay.
ball. But
I need to go over it.
okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to go
But
over it.
before you were like kind of like there. No. If you don't, huh?
It's my bridge is gonna be way too long if I try to.
I think you're right, but yeah.
That's a long bridge.
Well,
That could.
yeah, that's fine that you did it, but just know that I don't ever want to see that off if there's like a chance not to. And this is not very stable. This one is a lot more stable. Feel that?
Yeah.
There's like power to it, right? also, what it does is that you can get closer to the 6, to the 9. 8.
You're just doing this right now. Get it down in the table like that. What are you doing? Okay, look, do this. No, move, please, move. Do this. This finger. Put it out. No. Look, these fingers need to touch the table. You need stability, okay? This is not stability. This is balancing.
Gotcha.
Because look, you see this? Look at my hand right now. It's not really moving. That's the whole point of it.
Okay. No, get up. You cannot do that. You just have to practice.
It's a new grip here. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
you just have to
It's
practice
new.
it.
It's
It's
something
fine.
new.
Don't worry about it. Have to touch the table. So the thing is, you're not even close to the 9.
To the
Like you're this far away, so that's why I told you before you can just put your hand down. So, look, give me the cue. You were this far away from it. You were doing this, and you were stretching anyway. So why can't you just do this? Well, you're still stretching. It's not doing a difference. You're not doing this. You know what I mean? So you can still do the same thing if it's because of that, right? Or else you can just go like closer and closer.
Okay.
That's why a lot of times you want to do this because
I need
there's more
program
space.
to program this.
Yeah, you just practice. Practice. Yeah, let's rack them up. Yeah, it's gonna be a little harder racks now, okay? Because the racks are a little too easy. How about this? Is this interesting?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Looks a little more fun,
5,
right?
6, 7. Looks like easy peasy for you.
No, not really.
Yeah, this is easy.
It's not easy.
All right. 1, 2.
These are tough shots though. Like,
Great.
but what you can do is be smart, okay? So instead of trying to run it out, the whole thing, you can play safe on one of them.
There's no. I don't think it's necessary.
It might not be necessary, but the thing
The
is,
7 ball is
your
only-
cue ball is not good enough. Okay?
The only thing
Would be at
the
a
7 ball. If you're in the 7, you can hide it behind the 9.
Yeah.
But if you're over here, you could get
You cannot get over there.
from
No.
But the 7 does go.
Yeah, I know.
It does go.
I
Okay.
know.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah. So this is the tricky part. The 7 is makeable there,
you have
but to
you
get
have
there
to
you need an
start-
angle, which
Yeah.
means the difficulty just went up. And this straight is easy,
But not only that, you also need an angle on the 8.
the 8 to get to the 9 over here or over
So,
there.
like I said, it's not
Yeah.
easy for you.
It's not easy, yeah. Yeah,
get what I'm
there's
saying,
two.
right?
There's at least two areas where you have to.
2-3 shot that's gonna be very difficult for you.
Yeah.
If you put a pro and he has to make this, well, he probably will. So but there's a difference, especially with these pockets. On the metric tables, they might struggle a little, but they will still get out.
Alright, so 6 to the 7. If you go for it, cross over to the 9. 8 ball, tough shot there. 8 to the 9.
Let me see the rest of it. I understand.
Okay.
8 to the 9.
Yeah.
Fine. It's just gonna be a
Okay.
start.
8 to the 9, and then the 9 to the 10 is easy. What do we do now?
Tell me how you run it out. You always said with a pocket. You have ball in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You have ball in hand. Put it down. Put down the cue.
Show you the angles.
I know, but we have ball in hand. Right now is very important because we want to almost have ball in hand on every single shot. That's the whole goal with this.
Okay. One in the side, going here. It's gonna go.
Why do you use that rail?
Wide is the rail. Well, if I just go straight, I think it gives me more margin of error if I go into this rail, because if once I'm bump this rail, I'm going into the line where I want to be.
Oh, so you're going into the line.
Yeah, going into the line, going this way.
All
Bump.
you need to say.
Okay, that was wrong. Okay, I'm
I,
going into the line.
I question you for you to be able to understand why you're saying something. Because sometimes we say something without really understanding why we do it. And I want you to understand why we do this. Because this is a very important reason, okay? We don't just go straight down. We use that rail for having more area to land on. But not only that, it also
to
gives you
slow
an
it down. If I hit it too hard, it'll slow it
Not
down.
really. It's not going to slow down that much. It's really just you get into the right angle, and you get a nice angle onto the tube. If you just go straight
Yeah.
down,
This
just go
gives me. This is a lot longer than was going from here to here.
exactly. Remember why I do?
Yep. All right. So from this angle, I could. I can't play here because it's 10 is in the way. I need to play the 3.
Well, how do you even get down to that two? You can make it there. Two goes in that pocket easy.
3.
T doesn't.
The three.
The three doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Oh, I was.
So I'm here. I'm on this line for the 2 in the corner,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm saying I would go back this way for the 3 because if I go forward, I can't go here for the 3. Okay, but you asked me how am I getting to the down to this line?
Well, now it's from the 3 to the 4.
Okay.
No, I understand that. That's why I just needed you to say that you just need to go into the line.
Okay. So which one are we on now?
Well, it's three.
On the 3. So if I'm on this side, I should be able to pocket this one, come back for 3. And this is giving me, if I use my sticks, a huge window. So I could be from here to
Why
here.
can you be where your right hand is? Why is it okay where your right hand is?
Here. I can either go forward with inside, or I can go with spin this way into the line.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm on the
You're in the 4 now.
going into the pocket line. Not into the pocket line, but I want an angle on the 4.
Uh-huh.
It's actually bringing me into the 4 and I probably would stun it into the rail and out for the 5 in the corner pocket.
Why in the corner?
Because if I stun it into the 5 in the corner, I could use this bumper to bounce out for the 6 in this corner. The 5 could go in the side. The 5 could go in the side.
Why do you like the side?
I don't like it, but it could.
Why do you not like the side? Why do you not like the side? You don't like side pockets?
I don't know. I like side pockets when they're the right shot. If it's the right choice.
So why do you not like it now? I'm not saying this is the right shot.
It's not a extreme angle. It's not an extreme angle, but it is.
You need an extreme angle on the 6?
No, the 5, the angle, this angle here, like if it was like this angle, that is extreme going into the side. That is kind of like.
If you make a stop shot on the 5.
Yeah, that's easy. The stop is easy.
Are you okay then?
Yes.
No, I'm asking.
It is, yeah, because you're exactly where you want to be.
So
On the 6.
Okay.
If you're straight in on the 5.
Think about your angles from the 4.
If you go from the 4 forward this way, you have a pretty big window here from the 5 to still get onto the 6. So that's a possibility. So original thought was to go to the 5 in the corner. So
Okay.
how do we weigh those two? Which
What's
way
the
better?
benefits for both?
The benefits from this one is that once you're on the 5, you don't have to move the cue ball much
Okay.
to get onto the 6. Very, very little.
Are there other benefits than that?
Of the 5? You're pretty much on many scenarios.
The shot that you make on the 4 doesn't make.
Oh, it's easy to go forward for the 5.
Do you make the pocket bigger?
Of the
Are you
4?
more likely to make the 4?
Yes, because you're not, it's not slamming it or stunning it.
So-
More like rolling it.
So someone you can start looking at watching play is just the Filipino players. They use the side pocket quite a lot, and the reason why that is because first of all, the side pockets that they play with quite big. One thing, but also it makes it easier. You just play around what you have, and they try not to use like too crazy angles and having to hit hard, because in the Philippines, if tables are dirty, you hit the side rail, fly out. But the side pocket, now you can just roll it. So I'm not saying it's the right shot. I'm just saying it's an option. Okay? And it's not a bad option at all.
So is that so that's the one that you say, all right, I have a plan, I have plan A, plan B. Depending on how I get on the 4, I may choose one versus another. Becomes
Right.
More
If you're farther away, what do you think is best?
on the 4,
Yeah, let's say you play terrible shape from the 3.
3, and I'm, let's say over here.
Well, yeah.
Let's say if I'm over here, then I think stun here, out. It's a pretty natural stun, boom, boom.
Okay.
It's pretty natural.
Really? That's natural.
I mean, it's a.
Do you wanna shoot it? I'll give it to you right now.
No.
What about if you follow it?
If you follow it, it's gonna
Natural
go.
angle.
It's going in the rail, and it's just kind of lining. It's going right into that line. where you have a huge buffer of your margin of error.
So
your
which one do
zone
you think?
becomes
Which
much
one do
bigger.
you like? Do you like more from that angle than
So,
the
so
other one?
if you follow it, then yes, I agree. It makes the zone a lot easier to get into.
Okay. So this is just about you getting more used to using the side pockets and not being scared of it. Because you cannot be scared of it because it's a part of the table. And it can actually help you a lot. Shooting this shot when you're that far away, you do not want to shoot it hard in that pocket. Because I'm how to shoot. You cannot shoot that straight all the time. If you Joshua Filler, you might want to shoot it for the corner. But even then, I think you would shoot the side pocket with these pockets. Natural tables, you would probably not roll it. But maybe you would, because it would be tough to make. It's like a weird scenario, okay? But would you be able to shoot this one consistently, make it, shooting it hard and get it to the center of the table?
I think
Consistently.
I think with
50% of the time.
there's the pocket making the shot, pocketing, and then the position. And so I'm agreeing that I think I can control the cue ball better, more consistently, going this way than going that way. I might end up going too far.
Too short.
I might get in the ballpark. I
Too
might go
short.
too far,
Right.
too short. But here, going forward, I think I can control
Okay.
that zone a lot better.
Okay,
going
so which
forward.
one do you think, if you shoot it 100 times, which one do you think is going to be the highest percent?
Pocketing it or getting in position?
Both.
I think the following. Rolling it because of course, I often get a lot of times where the ball rattles because I went too high.
What if you land here?
Same thing.
Really?
Just do inside follow. It goes there.
So no matter what, from now, you just want to use the side pocket. You don't ever want to use the corner. Well, that's what it sounds like.
No, right, this becomes a high percentage shot and gonna go right into where I want to be.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you kind
Now
of
that we've talked about it.
Huh?
Now that we've talked about it, that's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. So you started to like this side pocket quite a lot. Okay, that's good. But from this angle right here, very easy to get here. Very easy.
It's a lot easier to control the cue ball.
Because the cue ball, like you're so close to the ball, it's almost impossible to miss the shot.
Okay.
And now, really, like you also get to,
Okay.
you also get to shoot. You know.
So
Like,
is
you
that just
keep
more
shoo-
of a how you feeling at that
keep
moment in
shooting
time?
slow, kind of. Like when you have this shot right here, instead of having to follow it, babying it.
Well, now you can actually shoot it
Like, look at this. Now you have the same shot. Now you can land here. Now you're perfect. You see, it's very simple when you're close to them, but if you're far away from them, that's not. That's so that ball right here, you want to follow it because it's far. Like, I might still shoot it, you know. I might still shoot it. I don't know where it was. But I might still want it's not bad. I might still want to shoot it sometimes when it's back there. With these pockets I might because it just rattles and goes in. So but for you still have to be very accurate. And how can you be more accurate? It's probably by just because you don't have to put inside on the shot at all. You actually try to shoot. You can actually shoot it with outside. You can shoot it with outside, or actually no English, almost no English. Yeah. The high percentage, right? Right. 5 to the 6.
Just a little tough with inside. Get away a little bit from the one ball, out of the way.
than one ball's gonna be on the table. I don't know.
That's a good point. That's good. All right, then if one ball's not there,
Well,
then I would just
made
go.
it already.
Yeah, you're right. So in this case, it would just be. I wouldn't even use inside then.
Yeah.
I would just go forward and out.
Exactly.
So I want to shorten my
Yeah.
thing here. So
So
just
also that, but also it's okay to go into the 9 in this scenario. The thing is, this whole table is really tough. If you have to go from the 8 to the 9, it's already a tough shot. Correct? So from here,
that's a good one. Break it out. 6 to 6.
so if you are in this position, let's say you made a stop shot. Well, now you can actually just do that, right? Look at where it is now. And if you didn't have that much of an angle, well, now I have to go back and forth. That's a tough shot. Okay. But other than that, if you look at it now, do you think you can run this out?
So
You see it, right?
stop shot. 8.
Make it stop.
Yeah.
Easy enough, right? So thing is, a lot of times in situations like that, look at the how you can open it, because the way you open it, you can really just do something with it. Because you saw how they were laying, right? So because of the way they were laying like
You have a high chance that if you flip it, you're still gonna have
a shot, right?
You're gonna have a shot on the 7 ball.
So from here, if I hit a little too high on the ball, what will happen?
High.
Huh? It's gonna this ball will go in here, go out, and the cue ball will go this way, right? Probably stay around here. Still a fine shot. If you go straight on it, what will happen?
It's gonna end up stop here.
It's gonna hit each other. You might just bump each other and you're gonna land here. You might still be fine. If you end up here, hitting it like right there, what will happen?
It's gonna bump this one. This will go here. This is gonna stay.
Well, yeah. So the 5 will actually go like this.
Yep.
And the cue ball will kind of stay.
You
there.
might have a
Similar shot that you
five.
just saw, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's similar to what you just saw. They kind of just.
So would you
open up.
play that intentionally to clip it on that side so that happens?
Sometimes. So that's why, like, street pool is a good game to play for that reason, because it teaches you how to drop balls. So in a situation like that, remember last night when we were playing a lot of safeties? You learn where balls land, right? We learn from that. You can even, like in this scenario, if you just follow it, that's no good, right? Because you hit too little of the 9. So now it gets so full on that ball. So now look at this. How are you gonna run out?
You have to come with a 10 ball.
Oh, that's interesting you say that. Because that's not the shot.
No, you leave the 5 in there in that pocket.
Then
You make the 5.
You make the 5 in that pocket.
You make it off the rail. Play into the rail.
Play it
Off the 10.
Off the 10. And then you play it over here, right?
The 8. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, because the 10 is going to be hit and it's going to get out of the ring. This is like one of these shots that comes up a lot in the street. Like you have a shot like this and the ball is here. You cannot make it right now. Like this. And the combo is kind of tough, so you play it in there. And you make the 8.
And you lost the nickel.
No, but like, it's really important to understand how you open balls. So a game like straight pool is really good. We were talking about it the other day. I don't play it very much anymore, but I did play it a lot. But in one pocket, you will see things like that too, because you flicking balls here and there is very important too, and it teaches you a lot. It teaches you a lot. How long do
do we have? We have like an hour or something?
No, we're actually almost done. It's 5 o'clock, 4:59.
That was quick. That's the quickest lesson I had.
Because it was fun.
That's supposed to be fun. Right? Okay, let's make this rack a little tough, okay? Okay, this one's gonna not be tough.
How do you know it's gonna be tough?
Because
You're gonna move the balls afterwards?
no, I put it like so it's not frozen.
Okay.
Man, this is supposed to be tough. Rack him up again. No, you know what? You know what?
Okay, just make it tough.
Nah, it's too much. Too much to work with.
It's better to see something that instead of making a problem.
Okay.
Because it has to be kind of random and noticing, like finding new things, like you might have questions about that. Whereas here, you might not.
See? Now you might have questions, right? It's like a Filipino rack. Look, you should actually watch the Filipino players, like when they play in the Philippines, because they have referees racking for them, and they don't know how to rack very good. So a lot of times they break from the side. So when they break from the side, things end up like in weird spots. So you're gonna see a lot of patterns. That's very interesting.
In the prior rack, when I went the very first one, the one ball forward for the two here.
Yeah.
Was that the best way to get there, or was there a
100%.
just check?
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking to play the one on the side and go here, so I can go into the line here.
Okay.
I think he's got a huge line here.
Okay.
The other way I was thinking was to go that way and go this way and come that way. But some dangers happen if I get
Why?
stuck.
You don't think there's dangers the other way?
If I hit it here and give it some spin, it's going.
Wow.
If I hit it here,
Why don't you just follow
Here.
things?
no spin.
Why are you using spin? You just having ball in hand.
It could be. I could line it up with just pure top. I'm just adding like a hair spin, not like
I know.
just spin, just so that when it hits this bumper, it kind of just bounces off of it a little bit.
Okay, so what is the dangers if you end up too far forward?
If I go too much, I end up straight.
Ooh. You like that?
No.
Okay. So do we
Which
want
is
to-
why I was playing it this way, because that gives me a big line that I can go to.
It just gives you a line. It doesn't give you a bigger line. Alright.
But that's my rationale.
I
To give you a
understand.
line.
No, I understand why you want to shoot it that way. Just because it's similar to the shot that we had before.
It's
But
not-
before we needed a lot of like right now we need a lot of angle.
Okay. The other way was to go to that side pocket and go forward, and then go this way.
Okay.
Which gives me a much far as getting, this is a huge window here, right? So definitely you can get through here.
Well, you don't
But
want
it
to
could
get
also
all the
get
way over
straight
here.
by accident. It could potentially get straight.
Well, do you cross the angle in that scenario?
Yeah.
How likely is it to go from there, like almost straight down, like this? How likely?
It's much smaller than here. Yeah.
Okay, so from here you
Mhm.
have all here.
Yeah.
But here you have here.
Yep.
Okay, no more.
Yep.
So you only have like a little like kind of triangle, but here you have a bigger triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, so things like that is very important to think about, because the other thing is you can land behind I don't know how many balls right now. If you end up putting too much English on the ball, or you might clip the eight. Well, what happens then? Goes here, and then you're stuck behind the three.
So there's more things that could go wrong going that way.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
It's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Okay. All right. That's good. So. Okay. So.
You didn't look at the three already?
I didn't look at it yet, but.
Oh wow. You're shooting the one and you haven't even looked at the three?
I'm not shooting it. I'm looking at the table.
Nah, you shot that one. You shot that one.
Okay.
You run out?
I think
You
so.
run out?
I think so. I think so.
Let me hear it.
All right. So one in the side pocket.
I'm looking.
One in the side pocket. Two in the corner. Three in the corner. Four in the corner. Five in this corner.
How?
I would draw it back. So because I have to be practically straight in this area.
Oh really? You have to be straight on it?
No, practically straight. So if I have a little angle, I'm still going into the rail and into the line that I want to be in.
What if you straight on the rail?
If I'm like this,
Yeah.
then I'm still okay.
Why?
Because I'm gonna draw back. I'm gonna clip the 7, but I'm still gonna be going back where I want to be. All right, I'm okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I'm going back for the 5. So 5 in this corner pocket. 6 in that pocket. 7 in the same pocket. 6 and 7.
And now you seem to struggle. It's because of the side pocket, right? You started
Let
to
me think about it.
you
I wouldn't have thought about it before. So
Until
let me
before.
think about it to
Yeah.
see if it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know yet. But since 6 is going here, I'm already close to the 7 is going here. I'm really close, so I could get close to where I want to be.
Look, you can look at where the 6 is right now. Imagine that's the cue ball.
Yeah.
From there,
Just follow.
you can make it in the side pocket.
Yeah, and it's gone.
You can even also make it in the corner. You're still fine, right?
Yeah.
So you have multiple options.
Yeah. So if I play it in
You
the
make
side,
a bigger area.
if I play it in the side, I don't have to do as much with the cue ball. If I play it for the corner, I'm gonna have to give it more
Like,
stroke.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you're shooting in the corner. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, look, if you have this area, look, from here to here.
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
still okay?
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yes.
So you have a bigger
Yeah.
area to be
Yeah.
in.
So most likely I would be able to get on in that range
Mhm.
for the 8 in the side. So
Or in the corner,
yeah. Depending.
right?
Yep.
So you give yourself a lot of options.
Because there's no obstacle at that point. You go in the corner, you still
Exactly.
have a lot of tables to
Exactly.
work with.
Exactly. So you have all the options in the world by doing something like that. So you have the side pocket, but you also have the corner pocket. In case you don't hit it the way you want it.
Alright.
Options. It's not bad.
Yeah. That gives you practically huge on the 9 ball, huge zone on the 9 ball to go 1 rail or 2 rails into the 10 in the same putt. Done.
Probably 1, but yeah. Not 2. It's 1 no.
Depending where you are, right?
No.
Always 1?
Yeah.
Would you say sometimes when you have an angle like this and it's going like this and then it ends up going this way and then you end up on the rail, okay? Now for me and for many people I see, when they're on the rail, the chances of a miss just skyrocket. Easy shot, just skyrocket, became very, very missable
That's
shot.
why I'm saying.
So if you
That's why I'm saying.
play
that
the
you
2
should
rail
know.
to bump and bumps out.
No. It's too hard. You have to draw it, and what will happen? You will put too much speed on the ball.
Are we talking about a particular shot now, or just in general?
In general, like right here, on this shot,
Which shot are we talking about?
This 9 ball.
Yeah, but where's the cue ball?
Put it anywhere.
Okay.
I don't care where you put it.
Okay, so if I have, let's say, like this.
Do you think you want to go 2 rails here? You can put it anywhere, and I will never say 2 rails. You think I want to tell you to go 2 rails there?
You said.
You start to see it though. You know, you're trying to find a spot where it would make sense to go 2 rails, but there is none. If you think about it like that first diamond, it doesn't make sense to go 2 rails. But if you're in this spot now, makes sense to go 2 rails, right? Because all you have to do is just, as soon as you bump it here, you're good. Perfect. You just know that you just have to have enough speed to bump the rail. Because when you bump off the rail, you practically as good as you would be. Is that right?
Hmm?
Is that right? You did it right. Just the 8 ball and the 9 ball, that was a little difficult, right? It's about taking the right decisions. Those are, but it comes from just playing and playing and playing somebody good and watching. You should probably watch the Filipino players, honestly. They're really, they play very smart when it comes to that. Okay, what are you doing? What's that?
I don't know.
You have to hit the second rail, right?
I don't think I was playing. I don't think we agreed to that.
Yes, we did.
That we're bumping the rail?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna land right in the middle.
Okay.
Look at this. How hard is that? And also, you hit it bad, but it still ends up good. You want to get closer to the 2 ball and just let it slide. You didn't let it slide. Put like inside on it.
When you say want to get closer to the 2 ball, you mean here?
You want, when you hit this rail,
Mhm.
you want it to go closer to the 2. Because, not here,
Yeah.
but closer to the 2. Why
So
is
I
that?
get the angle? So I get a bigger
So
angle?
you get a bigger angle. But not only that, it also makes a smaller chance of you landing here. Landing right here. Because if you come from here, well then the angle is like this small, right? It's tiny, it's like this. But if you come from here, well now it's this big.
Because that's kind of where I was playing. So let me try that. Like I didn't know that I was trying to get closer to the two.
Just let it roll. No inside. Okay? Let it roll. You didn't let it roll. You put outside on it now. Outside. Put outside. Just roll. Nothing.
Alright. And also you hit it too soft. Okay, look. When it's in this spot, look. Oh my god, this is so powerful. It's crazy. It's so hard. Makes sense, right? Because as soon as you bump this rail, you're good. It's almost impossible to like leave yourself bad. Like you can land here, and then you're actually good the whole time. Even here. Like weirdly enough, this is still good. This is good. Good. But this is also good. It's not working?
No, I just need to. You can check if the what time is it?
Well,
the next one is coming in the text.
oh yeah, we just
Let me stop this so I can check